Audio Jungle.
Thanks so much for always keeping in touch with us on this platform. It's another edition of this program by Standards at Newstains, your number one super review program on Flip TV. Let's read out what we have on today's journal. We have The Nation and This Day newspaper. Very interesting headline here. The major headline on the front page of The Nation newspaper. Panic, red alert in Abuja over Boko Haram camps. Panic, red alert in Abuja over Boko Haram camps. Leaked memo causes anxiety. DHQ, that's the Defense Headquarters, police to public, we are on top of the situation. Police to public, we are on top of the situation. Quickly to another story on the front page of this same journal. Why NWC was dissolved by APC. Party criticized suit. AMCON seizes hotels assets, over 600 million naira debts. On to the next one. On Edo States is a yamu to reverse neglect of traders. Is a yamu to reverse neglect of traders. I will defeat Oshomole in his word, says Shaibu. I will defeat Oshomole in his word, says Shaibu. He boasts. On to the next one. APC youth alleged attack by thugs at Eson Central. APC youth alleged attack by thugs at Eson Central. PDP urges INEC security agencies to be neutral. On to the next one, we have the This Day newspaper. Security forces step up surveillance in FCT. Orders over terrorist threats. Security forces step up surveillance in the Federal Capital Territory. Orders over terrorist threats. On to the next one, still on the front page of This Day newspaper. CBN moves against banks, gaming companies over unauthorized FX transfers. CBN moves against banks, gaming companies over unauthorized FX transfers. Fidelity Bank's half-year gross earnings hit 106 billion naira. Fidelity Bank's half-year gross earnings hit 106 billion naira. Let's quickly join our reviewers for more talks on these topical stories. I'll be right back.
Happy New Week and it's a blessed week.
Now, the prayer now is for Boko Haram not to take over some parts of the western region and the eastern side of this nation. Northern side have been receiving serious threats from that sect. We have in Abuja intelligence reports coming out that Boko Haram has set up its base in that area. Not only in Abuja, Nasarawa, State.
Mr. Mike Adekule, thank you for the question. And point of correction, it was not gathered by what? Intelligence reports. The Boko Haram themselves sent a memo to the DSS office. So yesterday I listened, I had to listen to the analysis. Boko Haram sent what? A memo to the DSS office telling them they will soon strike, informing them about in some couple of months we will soon strike. So DSS did not gather the intelligence report. It was the Boko Haram members via the Nine Post.
A leaked report, a leaked video. A leaked memo.
It was a letter that was being sent to the DSS headquarters. And now, just to save their job, the Nigerian DSS has to publish it online so that Nigerians should be very aware, so that should in case we cannot safeguard you, they are telling Nigerians that, see, at this point, we cannot safeguard you, because if that letter that was being sent, if they are very sure of what? Of safeguarding Nigerians, they should not sell Nigerians, because that is what intelligence reports. Now, what has that report now got to do? It has now bring fear, panic into the life of what? Of the ordinary man. Yes, because now, even if you go to Abuja now, there is what? High rate of fear. Everybody has just been panicking. there is panic in the land. Because if a terrorist group could like send a memo, a letter, address to DSS now, it was never a leaked video. The reason why the DSS leaked it because just to tell Nigerians that at this point in time we cannot safeguard you. That is why, see, Mr. Mike Adekule, the Nigerian DSS leaked the memo because let us publish it to the masses, telling them at this point of time we cannot safeguard you. So go and safeguard yourself. The military have been placed on what? Red alert. Why has the military not curtailed constant bombing in the northeast? In Borno for like 5 years now, have they not been combating security? Who has been battling with them? Are they not the so-called compromised military? It has always been military. Now, the truth of the matter is that now they have Nigerian security apparatus. They have all failed us. I cannot imagine in a state there has what military apparatus. There has the president. That's the president. A military, sorry, a major terrorist group sending a memo to the defense what headquarters, telling them sooner or later you are coming to terrorize FCT. It shows that means our military apparatus, they are weak. Boko Haram. Imagine now, Al-Qaeda sending letter to U.S. Army, telling them that say, okay, next week we are coming to bomb the White House. It shows the disparity between the governance and the people.
That's what I'm saying, that the intelligence report still says that they've built their base in Kogi State, not only Kogi State, also in Nasarawa State. Mr.
Mike Adekule, thank you for that question. I will tell you, ever since Chief of Army Staff Azim Office, General Buddha, what's his name? Buruatai, he has carried out several operations. Now, there was this operation indeed in I think Nasarawa, he called it Operation Safe Haven. Did he eat any result? No. Operation, there's one he called again, Operation, I think, Lafia Dole. He did not eat any heaven. He has been, see, Nigerian Army has base, and then every operation has been tagged with one name, different name. Operation Python Dance, Operation this, Safe Haven, that. It has still not come.
It has not yielded anything.
It has not come the whole situation on ground.
And who would you fight?
I will fight the Nigerian Army. And I will fight our president who has refused to what?
To change service chiefs.
Just to vigilate the security apparatus. Because ever since these persons has Azimofid, there has not been any effectiveness from them. They have not been functioning effectively. You keep on detaining them. Let them go and bring in fresh hands. But still, you refuse. Now, I would be the happiest man on earth if the Boko Haram, if they could strike Aso Rock. Because that will sound as what? As a warning shot to him. Let them. Now, I thank God they received the memo. Now, let them go and beef up their own what? Their security. If Boko Haram still go ahead and strike, it shows Mr. Mike Adekule, me and you, we are not safe. We are not safe. If they still get the memo, because yesterday, I think the memo was being sent on Friday. And the DSS had to publish it online, telling Abuja citizens that, see, at this point in time, we cannot save you. So every Abuja president, indigent, go, you guys should go and fend for yourself at this point. Because that's, the teacher's memo, it shouldn't have been leaked in the first place. See, who do you think leaked the memo? DSS themselves leaked the memo because they know they are not capable of safeguarding lives of other Nigerians. That is why that leaked the memo that now we've told you, you guys should go and look for a place and then hide yourself.
But don't you think the leakage of that memo would make some of the states or governors to beef up the security in their states.
Beef up? Who wants security? Federal government wants security. And the security, you are saying they want to beef up themselves. Are they bringing external security? I mean, the same internal security? DSS. Mr. Mike, I just gave you a good illustration. DSS leaked the memo in their own favor, just to tell every Nigerians that at this point we cannot save you. Just to put awareness that at this point every resident of Abuja go and fend for yourself. At this point in time, we cannot save you, because if DSS were very keen on safeguarding lives, that memo should not be leaked in the first place. And then Mr. Mike Adekule, sorry for the issue of COVID-19. See, Nigeria is dying gradually. The money that was being given to you by the organized private sectors, 36, that was how much? 36 billion naira. You spent 31 billion naira without account. Now you said you gave 500 million to the Nigerian police to buy what? Equipment. And Nigerian police are saying they did not receive such amount of money. So who is fooling who? You said you fed students at home. So you see, I think the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Sadiku Feriam, she's now the real hush puppy of Nigeria. She's now the real hush mama of Nigeria.
And don't you think she needs to be prosecuted?
She needs to what?
Investigated and prosecuted.
Why would she be investigated and prosecuted when she's the side chick of Mr. President? See, let me tell you something.
All right.
You see the so-called protest now. The same, my own source told me that Deji Adeyanju, Showore, and then even Atiku, they are even on the payroll of this government. That was what I received from a DSS friend on Friday when we were discussing.
All right, thank you so much, David. That was David for you.
Yes, of course. As been reported that the Boko Haram have extended their tentacles across the Nigerian states, especially around the powerhouse Abuja and other volatile area. Well, it's much expected as far as I'm concerned. Why? Because whatever comes around will always go around. So I think it's high time the power brokers should experience the terror unleashed by this Boko Haram. It's high time. I'm expecting several detonations across Abuja. I think that if that will inform the power that be's, the need to take proactive actions, I think it will be a welcome development. So let the Boko Haram go on with their activities. Nigeria is gone for good. So as far as I'm concerned, I will be the happiest person to hear that Abuja is blown up.
Likely existence
of course, Boko Haram have infiltrated the nook and crannies of this country. So, and nobody is, of course, sleeping with two eyes closed. Even down east, you can see the level of atrocity being committed. Our mothers and daughters, our sisters being raped and killed. Even in the southeast, you can no longer go to farm without your heart beating or expecting eventuality. So the government of the day have allowed, of course, these people to have a free day without being interrupted, or brought to book to serve as a deterrent. So I think that is the government of the day is complicit with this level of crime going on, because their action depicts more or less conspiracy of silence. In my, let me say, middle 30s or thereabouts, so I'm not a novice to the happenings within this contraction called Nigeria. You see, any country or nation that is built on falsehoods, any nation that is built on injustice will never endure. It will never strive. You see, look at the government of the day, who was one of the people that opposed deregulation during Jonathan's time. Jonathan wanted to, remove subsidy. And he was one of the people that went to the street to protest against the removal of subsidy. He is now the person that is condemning the continual increase in commodities. He was the one that opposed subsidy, the removal of subsidy. Now he is now advocating for the removal of subsidy. You can just imagine the level of insincerity on the part of this government. So with this, a nation is not built on falsehood. A nation is not built on injustice. And of course, it's not a surprise that this nation is already collapsed already. Not that it's collapsing. Yeah, the regulation should have served a better purpose for the people. Why? Because it will drive the policy of supply and demand chain. Demand and supply will control, and of course, we will have several substitutes rather than being monopolized. You see, as we are seeing every system in Nigeria, they allow Dangote to monopolize sugar, to monopolize virtually everything. I say controlling the economy, handing the economy to one person, individual, and you're asking the richest man in Africa. What sense does that make? Let the monopoly be destroyed, be broken. Let there be deregulation. But in Nigeria, it cannot work. Why? Because it will also create another window for those within the corridor of power, those cabals, those wicked entities, to control the entire resources. They know how to go about that. So for me, it will never work. Why? Because there is level of injustice and falsehoods. And any nation that is built on falsehood will ever collapse. It is just a matter of time. It's remembering the past months could not be very palatable to me. You see, if not God who has been on our side, especially when you have family to take care of, the family of five, it's not easy to go by, especially within the lockdown. You see, government said he spent over 30 billion to fight COVID-19. They are fighting themselves. You see, not the COVID-19. They are just fighting themselves. You see, that's why I said that this country will never excel. I'm not saying it because I have any ulterior motive, but once you establish some falsehood, how many people benefited from these incentives? Nobody. Did they share anything? It never get to me. I thank God for the well-meaning viewers who, of course, assisted us in this time. So the government of Nigeria is a catastrophe. They are the menace, they are the problem of this. I think the black people, of course, will never move forward because of the level of atrocity and injustice. Of course, they go about celebrating even though the looters. You see, how do you expect things to move forward? Once you are able to grab as much as you can grab, you can bribe the judiciary, you can share the looted, treasury, and you will go scot-free. Look at in Nigeria where a medical consultant was delayed, who is trying to catch up with an emergency. In a theater, a woman wanted to deliver of her baby, but needed to go through CS. The security apparatus, the police have to delay the man, the medical consultant, on the basis that there is coffee. How could, in a sane society, how could this happen? It's unbearable, it's unhearable. It is not tolerated in a civilized world. And of course, the mother and the fetus has to die to this level of negligence and injustice perpetuated, and there is no way forward. For me, let Nigeria boil, let Nigeria blow up.
During the campaign last year, presidential campaign, have we forgotten in the haste? Their president grazed their campaign. Why? Why should it be so? Do they have anything to do with Nigeria sovereignty? Why must Chadian president come? Why must you invite over the Sahel African president to grace your presidential campaign? In 2019, have we forgotten in the haste? Once upon a very, very quiet and mild president, Nigerian president, his name was Jonathan. During his time, they clamor about oil subsidy at Ojota. Tunde Bakare and other men of God were there. Somebody like Femi Falana. If you like it, they can play the video on YouTube for you. I'm telling you, they were there talking, fighting Jonathan, talking rubbish. If you mess up, we are going to form parallel government. Where are they? What do you mean? Wasn't that enough to charge them for treasonable felony? The Save Nigerian group trashed them. That's rubbish. Save Nigerian group. Where are we today? What are you telling me? Save Nigerian group, my buttocks. That's rubbish. Where are the like of Odumaki? Where are the like of the motivational speaker, Pastor Tunde Bakare? This is the time most Nigerians like us expect him to unleash his eloquent speech. He's a man of eloquency. I want to see that orator to come out and gather the whole Nigerians to Ndubisi Kano Park and Ojota Park to make his motivational speak or stand on this tyrannical, brutal, devilish regime of retired General Buhari. I've ceased from today to calling him Mr. President. Never. It's not suitable. That name is not suitable for him. He is General Buhari, retired, RTD. I'm telling you, I've never witnessed such useless, the wickedest, most dangerous regime as this man's regime is since I was born in this country.
The presidency said it was highly tough for the president to remove the subsidy, and the president has also said that he wasn't willing to do that, but he had to take that drastic decision just for the benefit of Nigeria.
The same president said that he is going to bring down the oil price down to 50 naira in 2015. The same president said that he's going to pay Nigerian youths 5,000 as what? Social security income every month. The same president said that he had or was having 3 million jobs for Nigerian youths 2015. What are you telling me? He is talking trash. All these are political promises from the voices of who? From who? APC stakeholders. Tinubu was among. Tinubu made such statements online. I saw it. Every Nigerian youth, you guys are going to pay you. APC government is going to pay you 5,000 naira every month. There should be that they are going to float 3 million jobs for Nigerian youths. That was 2015. It was among. So the whole stakeholders in this party, they are liars.
30 billion naira spent during lockdown to fight COVID-19. 30 billion naira spent. We have Yakasai Sani demanding for the evidence of the money being spent during that season.
Your palliative and package from the government is what? Sudden increase in pump price. That is your package from federal government after COVID-19 surge and excruciating pain on Nigerians. Michael, welcome to another package from Federal Republic of Nigeria. Increase on what? Estimated billing. NEPA bill. They have increased it. That is another package. We've come back from, what do you call it? Egypt. Do you know what I symbolize as Egypt here? Egypt personifies the era of COVID-19. When we have relaxed lockdown now, every public places, schools, hotels, transporters, international flights, they have resumed and they have come to normal. You know what happened? We are back from Egypt to where? To frying pan. Because increase in pump price is a good package to all. So now, increase in metering, NEPA billing is a good package from Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is now from 145 to 160 naira. I'm telling you, some southern area in Nigeria, they will be selling pump price 200. I know where I come from. So that is the package from you. After we might have come back from the land of Egypt, where COVID 19 ravaged every business and business institutions, people in this country. Federal government now roll out a good package to you. That is Nigeria for you. APC government has failed. Damn you, man.
We have leaked intelligence reports coming from the military that terrorists, deadly terrorists, Boko Haram, have taken over some parts in Abuja, Nasarawa, Kogi State. Now, this is a serious issue. We really need to look into it. The president needs to stand up, brace on.
He need to
sack the service chiefs.
Buhari ti sún mi.
He gave them a time frame.
I don't know.
The time he gave them 2 weeks.
Ó kàn dùn mí pé ìpè mi bàbá náà yẹ Yorùbá ó sì lè gbọ́ náà ẹ̀ kí ló dé ṣé tẹ́ máa fi jo ìyàwó dìtẹ́ ẹ̀ lè gbẹ́ díẹ̀ kí ló ṣe Buhari náà ṣe ẹni ìbà ní ìbá mú ìní àbára yín ò yá ni Buhari kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan wetin happen why won't they go to other states where there must be a room for advancement when you have kept them for long in a particular place you cannot dislodge them then there will be a creation of expansion they will expand now. Of course, who wouldn't do that? If I'm a Boko Haram member, we are in a particular place for like 10, 15 years. They cannot dislodge us. We are going, we are coming back. Why can't we expand? There will be expansion. I'm telling you, this Boko Haram, they just choose to be operating in Borno. If tomorrow, if they decided that they don't want to operate in Borno again, maybe they want to come to Kogi. I don't pray they come to Lagos, but maybe somewhere in Kogi or Benue. They will operate there and nothing will happen. Ordinary S-men, they are terrorizing everywhere. Their own is worse than Boko Haram. Let alone Boko Haram, they have seen. I'm telling you, if they want to strike anywhere in Nigeria today, they will strike in the presence of Buhari. I don't know what is wrong with this man. A general that is acting like a puppet. Retired general. Tinubu, that time when you are campaigning for us in 2015. When France had problem, they went to go and call their general. General Luku Bansa. Now, what is happening? Our general is a sleepy general. Buratai, when they brought that man in the first place, we thought, we have seen our Messiah, but we have seen the worst now. Why are you sleeping on the battlefield, for goodness sake? What are you doing? Why won't they expand? They will expand now. They will come to Abuja. If they want to strike in Abuja, they will strike. They have strike there before. They just choose not to strike. If they want to strike, they will strike. Those people, they will strike. I trust them. That is why it's more dangerous because to some extent, some Nigeria will be believing in Boko Haram more than our government. In Banu, when they will say our soldier is around and Boko Haram is around, and they see how Boko Haram is defeating soldier, who will not want to stay in a safety place? I've seen somebody that said, when soldier come, we are going to be the victim. When Boko Haram come, we are going to beat the victim. Why can't we pack our load and go inside Sambisa and go and live there? That's what make one woman say. That's what she said. Is, let's go and be living inside Sambisa and we know that you're a member of Boko Haram and they are taking care of us. So the way you are handling security issue, it make it worse. People of Borno, some of them will prefer to swear allegiance to Boko Haram than to swear allegiance to Nigeria. Because you don't take care of them. Go to IDP camp. What you will see there is suffering. Suffering every day. Won't it be easy for Boko Haram to cajole any Nigerian youth to join them? It will be very easy. It's a problem. Let's move to another problem. We have so many issues in Nigeria. Hey, 30 billion gang. And we on the video. Hey, it's realistic. In their own pocket, it's realistic. 30 billion is too big, it's too small for their pocket. I'm telling you, it's too small for their pocket. I don't know who they give that 30 billion, who they spend it for. I don't know. Maybe it's a ghost. When we started having a ghost president, why won't he have a ghost citizen? We are having a ghost president. So there will be a ghost citizen that spent 30 billion naira. Who do they spend it for? When I sit down, I calculate, okay, let's say Nigeria want to be precise, they want to give, there is no way if they want to share money, they will share it to everybody. Even go to USA, it's not everybody living in USA receive palliative. Some people will receive, some will not. But what are the criteria they want to use if they want to share the money? Let's say people that have a beefy hen.
Apart from sharing of money, we have PPE, that's a personal protective equipment.
Who are they? They don't give it to anybody. They don't give it to anybody. They don't give it to anybody. That's what I've been saying, that you see this Nigeria is a desert land. There is nothing you plant in a desert land that will germinate. Now, I'm asking this question. Even if government want to say they want to share something for us now, we have here a situation where they bring maybe some food items to a particular community and they wanted to share it. Before you call Jack Robinson, big boys from forest, they came in and they hijack the food item. Even they were begging them, some mother were begging them, let's share this thing together. They say for where? They beat them. For instance, they bring money to this Ogba now. They want to share money. You will collect your 10,000 naira. Before you reach that place, they will collect it from you. I'm telling you, bros, big bros, they will come and say, Ogba, they will collect the 10,000 naira from you. If they know that all this Ogba today will receive 20,000 naira, I'm telling you, boys will come out. So, who do they share that 30 billion naira? They share it among themselves. I don't know any way, I don't know how they will want to share it. They can't. They share it, it's in their pocket. Go and check it. So, it's realistic, or they can spend it. It's in their pockets.
Audio